All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this started. Give me 1 second, guys. Just loading up my stream on my laptop so I can see the chat. All right, here we go. Go ahead and dive into our morning watch list. So right now we are watching 6 stocks. We are looking at BBIG, BWV, CRIS, PSTV, and MNMD, and CDAK. CDAK. Well, first we're going to start with BBIG. BBIG is at a new pre-market high. We've just been moving up over the past few days, and we could continue this momentum to the upside. Over 187, where could we see this go? Over 187. We really could see this go all the way up. We could see this go to $2. There's going to be a major resistance, but if we break over 2, we're going up to 225 for BBIG. BBIG, NASDAQ resumed trading of the stock, so that's why we're getting the hype. And they had probably some good news or something. That's probably why they got halted. Good morning, Joey. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for popping in. Welcome to the stream, guys, on YouTube or on TikTok. Let me know what tickers you guys want me to look up. It's pre-market, so I will do some analysis for y'all. So BBIG, again, I think this could continue to push. Over $2, we're going to 225 on BBIG. Let's look at BWV. BWV is making new lows. Not a huge fan, but if we do break this downtrend, I do expect us to run all the way back up to possibly $7 on BWV, so that's definitely something I want to keep on watch. I also like CRIS. This thing is absolutely moving. Closed yesterday at 105, sitting at 179 at the moment, and we have just been moving up. I'm not going to be buying this here because I want to buy the pullback. I look at the 5-minute, I look at the 10-minute, and I can see we break over the high on the 10-minute, and now we're pulling back. So we'll see if this can continue. Maybe get a nice bounce off 160 or so, around where VWAP will be on CRIS. Now over 186, where do we have room to? Over 186, we have room to $2 and to fill this gap at 230. So let's see where this. Here's some price action. At $2 is going to be pretty strong resistance, but over that we're going up to 230 for CRIS. You like Shiba? Thoughts? I do not like Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu will never be in my portfolio. There's too many. The tokenomics are trash. It was made for just to be a shit coin. We have PSTV. PSTV was absolutely cruising in after hours. Now currently sitting at a low of 115. We're still gapping up because we closed yesterday at 155, so we're still up over 100% on PSTV. Trading higher after coming out, it's rewarded 17.6 million product development research grant by the Cancer Prevention and Research Institution of Texas. So they got a lot of money, so that's good. That's really a good one to watch. Is PSTV. PSTV is probably one of my favorite stocks at the moment. We also have MNMD, and I do think we're going to continue to squeeze because this could just be a market maker move where we break over the high and then have a big pullback until squeezing again back up to that area. Over 144, where do we have room? We have room all the way up to 170 is our target for MNMD. 170 is the target. We're looking at CDAK now. I don't really like this. This is on the back burners because we were pulling back. We're now down at 284, giving a lot of our profits back. We're only up 50 cents on the day now. We closed yesterday at 231 on CDAK. Now, what's going on with the overall market? On the daily, let me bring over my charts. On the daily, we can see that we actually bounced off the 200 SMA. We've kind of gapped down, filled the gap, and then is now pulling back. We'll see if this continues into today, if this selling pressure, which does look like it will. I mean, we had a nice run up and then immediately rejection. We pushed up a rejection. I think we will push up again, possibly over this pre-market high, and then get rejected back down, probably down to around 2450. 424.50 would be a good target for the SPY. Today, and if we continue to see that selling pressure, if we look at the 1 hour, we can actually see that we are kind of forming a wedge, and I do think we might have a false breakout over this wedge. So let's see if we can catch that false breakout. There was the false breakout already. But we'll see if we can get another one, possibly play some puts to the downside on the SPY today. And there's MNND. MNMD. That's... Yeah, no, I don't really, I'm not a huge fan of Shiba. Everyone smash that like button. Let's get to 500 likes. I know we can. Helps me out, and TikTok also pushes my stream more. At the moment, guys, we're not really seeing anything. What's the crypto market like? We have Bitcoin breaking out of the falling wedge, probably just coming up for a retest. This looks like a daily chart pattern, so let's go ahead and reset our chart and zoom in. Yeah, we definitely need to have a pullback for a retest. I do expect this to be around 24,000 before continuing to dump to our target of around $19,000 to $20,000 on Bitcoin. You see BBIG is actually pulling, is still making new highs and still can squeeze higher. But I'm not a huge fan. To flip my not your video. Now you can see it more. And I'm not touching BBIG. I want to see a pullback. I don't want to touch this. We also have an MNND below VWAP with a lot of volume. We had a lot of volume coming in off that 111, 112 area, so we'll see if this can hold. And if this can hold, then I would be looking for it to continue to squeeze over VWAP and then back up to that 144. But we do have a lot of volume confirming this move, so I'm not going to be buying a fallen knife. We also have PSTV starting to get some volume where RSI is oversold. They're just starting to move up. We have a lot of room for the momentum to continue. See if we can break the downtrend and squeeze back over VWAP. At the moment, guys, I'm just sitting on my hands waiting for the best opportunity. Not really doing anything. Making sure that we stay disciplined and stay just creating strong trends and following our strategy. Exactly what we're doing. We're not looking for home runs. We're only looking for consistent and base winners. If you get a home run trade, that's awesome. That wipes out a lot of your losers. But you want to go for consistency, not for those home run trades. Thank you guys for the likes. Let's get to 500 likes. I know we can. Help me out a lot. All right. Here we go. BBIG is now pulling back. That's why I said don't touch it here. Look at that move lower. It's BWV as well. Just kind of waiting for this to see if it breaks the downtrend. If we can, I think we have room back up to 7. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. We had a massive move yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some selling it, or we could see a mid-candle breakout for tomorrow. I see this thing continue to squeeze. What's the short float on BWV? Let's look. Short float is 23%. So, I mean, not crazy short float, but it is higher than normal. So that's definitely something we got to keep on watch. Make sure that probably going to have that short potential in that price action of a short squeeze, which I really don't like. I don't like really trading short squeezes. I can't get the same edge as I can on stocks that have a catalyst. The short squeeze, it's like there's just an absurdly amount of buyers, and I don't want to trade in the same buyers. I want to trade right before the buyers jump in, right before that wave comes in. And on short squeeze, it's kind of like a continuous wave because people have to cover their shorts. People are looking to buy for the short squeeze, so there's just too much buying. I can't get the same edge on it. But if you can find it early enough, then yeah, you can definitely make a lot of money. So we have around 8.5 minutes until market opens. We are going to sit on our hands, wait for the best opportunity because I don't really see anything. We had a very nice bounce off BBIG, but definitely not. I don't think this will continue. Very light volume, and we are very close to market open. Excuse me. PSTV looks very appealing to Tyler Thomas inside of chat. I like PSTV as well. So we're going to see if we can actually continue to make some money on that today. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the comments. How are you doing today? Where are you guys from? How long have you guys been trading for? All right. Okay, guys, we're just sitting on our hands. We have a good amount of time until the market opens. We have 7.5 minutes. So I wouldn't suggest getting into anything at the moment unless you're looking to short because everything is just overextended. What's going on with Tesla? I know you guys love listening to Tesla. Looks more bearish in my opinion. Pulled up and then now closed below. We just need to fill that gap. So I think we are going to continue lower today. Closed yesterday at 9.12. Now we are sitting at 9.17. Again, it's very choppy in pre-market and after hours. So I would wait to see what the actual price action is right when the market open to see what the overall sentiment is. I do think the market's overall bearish, so I do expect the SPY to follow the market. We have SAVA. SAVA is now it's moving up over $4 a share. Yesterday had a very strong shooting star candle. Not too sure what's going on. We could break over the previous high, or the previous day's high possibly. There was a massive just pump and dump on SAVA. I don't really like that at all. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. We have Wolf. Moving up but choppy and kind of sideways. That's moving up. I hate this price action, so I'm not going to trade this. This is very indecisive, just very choppy trend. So I'm overall not gonna stick with it. We have CRIS cruising up, possibly about to make a new high. We'll see if we can here. It looks like we're at 186 is the new level. Let's look at these buyers. These buyers, this buying wall. We have a lot of buyers here. A lot of buyers. Let's see that buying wall. That selling wall. There's not a lot of selling wall. Yep, there it is. It pushes through. Here come the sellers. Here come the sellers. Let's see if the sellers are starting to get taken out. They are, but we are also pushing lower, so we're not triggering those at all. We want to see a lot of buying pressure through 188. See some selling, but they're getting taken out. Watch for the pushover through 188. If we see those buyers step up one more time, it should be any second now. Doesn't look like it. The buyers just aren't there. Buyers aren't wanting it. It's overextended. There's a lot of volume, so this trend could continue if we see a micro pullback here. We have a big selling at 188, trying to sell 160 lots. He's getting taken out. There's more buying on the table. Good selling wall. See if the buyers step up here. It doesn't look like it. People are starting to sell. They don't want to go back below this retest. Yep. So I am interested yet. I mean, if you guys are trying to learn, I mean, there's some free education on alpha day trading. Go to the video lessons library and then go to intro membership lessons. And there's, I think, like 10 hours of free lessons. So you can definitely get access to that. Just go to the first link in my bio. Four minutes left until market is open. So let's see if if we can actually catch something. I think I'm going to be watching PSTV and MNMD. Ugh. I like MNMD. STV, CRIS. Again, not a huge fan. Dumping on off. Cracked above the high and now it's pulling back. Definitely wait and be patient here on PSTV. Again, everything is random, so you have to stay consistent. I am consistent. Never risk more than 3%. It's okay not to trade. Cash is a position. Always have 3 reasons to jump into any given trade. Have a consistent position sizing so that your winners and losers will follow what your strategy wants it to be. Follows like smaller losers, bigger winners, holding your winners longer. Just because you never know when you're going to get those winners and when you're losers. So that's why it's so important to have consistent position sizing. Trading is a business. Take every trade seriously and in line with your strategy because it's going in your logbook. What grade entry price on PSTV? I think it should be around 14. PSTV, he thinks around 114. I mean, you don't really ask an entry like this. That's like a weird entry, but we are getting some action now. We are getting some volume on a night. People are pushed down into that level. Now we are getting volume. Almost the highest volume of the day. There's only been 1, 2, 3, 4 other times that it's happened with this amount of volume. We are seeing that an instant bearish reaction. FRZA moving. I don't like FRZA. I mean, we closed. We're up almost $1. I mean, it is an IPO, but I'm still not a huge fan of it. So I'm sticking with my watch list right now. I only have 6. Which is your country? I am in the USA. So we have a minute left until market open. I think I'm going to be watching MNMD, PSTV, and CRIS right out of the gate, looking for it to continue. Again, on CRIS, I'm going to wait for a pullback to VWAP in the 90 MA and then see a squeeze higher. So that's what I'm looking for. We have 30 seconds left. So we'll see what happens here. What state? Ohio. From Ohio. Good music. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Ohio is one of the weirdest states that there are. It's very indecisive about the weather. It can be sunny, it can be snowy, it can be rainy all in one day. Unfortunate. Like, I love it. Not really. I really don't like it. I'm probably gonna settle down in Texas somewhere. Well, I'm not too sure about that either because I also love snowboarding. So no South Carolina. Don't think I've ever been to South Carolina. Sure, it's a very pretty state. Here we go, guys. We are live. We are live. I think a perfect washout long would be BBIG, but I am not going to take it. Even though it could be a perfect, but it's continuing to dump. Hot level to the downside is 148. We have Chris, also could be a good washout long. But again, I'm not going to because these are really, really, really overextended. PSTV is at 113, so let's see what we can do here. All right, let's see if we can get some action on a PSTV. I want to see it start. I want to see it bounce off $1 or around 102, like we did there, and then see a continuation. Let's see very light volume on this move lower, which is what I want to see. But again, we're only 1 minute into the market. I'm going to be patient. And BBIG, it looks like that halt strategy would have been perfect. Pushing up, you could have caught probably like 5 to 8 cents, depending on where you entered. BWV, STVC, BWV, there it is. BWV is starting to rip. BWV can definitely get back to $7 here. Let's see if it's going to continue. Let's look to see a break of this downtrend and a nice continuation from BWV and MNMD starting to move as well. So right now, I think I'm going to watch MNMD for the possible continuation squeeze. So MNMD and PSTV are the top stocks. So we have and BWV. So we have a couple stocks that are moving. Let's find out what stock is going to take the traders, take the attention. So I'm looking at MNMD because it has the most volume. It has the most volume. So PSTV isn't bad, but I think MNMD has a lot more volume. So we're going to see if this is the one that traders want to watch. And we also have BBIG starting to get some action to the up. I mean, very light volume, so I'm not a huge fan of it. We also have CDAK looking like it's going to get some action, and we are getting some action. We could have room all the way back up to 340. That's around 45 cents away, 40 to 50 cents away. We'll see if we can get this. It looks like it's getting halted. No, it's not getting halted. Halt level to the upside's at 330 from CDAK. And also MNMD. Again, I'm sitting on my hands. I haven't seen any opportunity that's really screamed out, buy me, buy me, buy me. So I'm just going to play it patient. I think BWV has a lot of opportunity today. Let's see this pullback. I'm going to look to take some on this pullback if I can get my position sizing correct. I wasn't able to get it off this area at 170 or 570 for the possible squeeze up to 6 to 625. So let's see a bigger pullback and then a nice decreasing volume for a nice squeeze up to 7. We're not getting that. It's just going to continue to squeeze without us, which is okay. We will miss this opportunity if we don't get our best entry. Now we are getting increasing volume on this candle, but it does look pretty bullish. I think we are going to continue to see this squeeze up higher, over $6. There's over 6. Wasn't able to get in at 570 at our entry just because I didn't have my order typed up quick enough. But that was a good miss. I mean, that was miss. We also have BBIG, guys. There's a lot of opportunity today in the market. A lot of opportunity today. See this pullback? We're at a new high here. We're at a new high. Chris is dumping on off. PSTV starting to get some action. Maybe it's kind of consolidating. We probably will break to the upside, and we'll probably see a nice move up to 130. But I definitely don't want to take anything right out of the gate. Nothing looks crazy good. Besides BWV is probably one of my bigger plays that I want to watch. Looking for this thing to continue to pull back. Oh nope, it's just going to continue to push higher. So I'm not gonna buy it in. I need to see that pullback. So I think MNMD could continue. We are getting light volume on this candle. We'll see what happens. And then PSTV is also one that I want to watch. So do you trade crypto or stocks? I trade stocks, but I invest in crypto. Can you send me the link? The link is in my bio. Just go to the first link. Click my link, and then it says Alpha Day Trading. So, oh, there's the move from MNMD. That's what I was afraid of. What about BWV? BWV could be a good pullback strategy here. We also have PSTV looking to break to the upside here. It might be a good time to buy, but I'm not going to. I don't want to risk anything. Could continue to push. Could not. And it looks like there's a lot of buying for there. There's a lot of buying, but again, it's very choppy. I'm not going to be jumping in here. Even though we did break to the upside, our volume is low. We see BWV. BWV is pulling back to that area. Let's see decreasing volume and then a nice move up to 7. So let's see this continue. Again, there's the entry off the 90 MA and VWAP. Just wasn't able to capitalize on it when it was actually down there. So let's see if we can get a nice entry here. If we pull back to that area one more time, I'm going to be looking for an entry on BWV. We have we're only 6 minutes into the market. Let's see if we can kill it today. Very light volume. Very light volume. Very light volume. Let's see this pull up. Minute 594. Minute 594. Looking for that buying pressure to continue off VWAP. Let's see this buying continue to push over this high. I might have been just a little early there, but let's see a nice break over 6. If we break over 6 and then pull back, I will most likely probably take the loss, but we aren't really breaking over 6. We are still seeing that small buying, the small selling pressure. So let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh. Very light volume, so let's see if this is just a bounce here. Very light volume. Yeah. Could just be the retest. That's what I was afraid of. Not afraid of. That's what I wanted. A nice bounce. Let's see that buying pressure continue. Let's see it hold over 170. Let's see it holds 170. We have 8 seconds left in this candle. Let's see it hold VWAP. And at 190 or 594 is my entry. Bought a little high, even though my the trend line was pretty low. So that's my bad. I just wanted to anticipate the entry, but you know, we should have waited for that extra move higher. Let's see buyers start to take on this, because we do have room up to 6. I believe we have room up to 6. So let's see if we can actually get a nice move higher. I like the decreasing volume pullback on the 5-minute. The 10-minute doesn't look good. 15-minute doesn't look good. So we'll see what happens with this candle. Looks like we're going to continue to dump on off. Let's see this hold. This candle has a lot of potential here. There it is. I like to see this candle push higher. Yep, push higher. My stop is now below this candle low at 560. 560 is my new stop. If we break over $6, my stop goes to break even. Break over 6, my stop goes to break even. I like that buying pressure. Could see this continue. Let's see more volume continue. I have my finger on the trigger just because there's not a lot of volume here. I have my finger just in case. There's not a lot of volume. I had to sell. Took a $36 loss there. Nothing big. My stops should have been below 160. Sold at 168. Might be a little bit too early, but it looks like we're pulling back, and we are going to continue to drop to the downside as we are continuing to take out all these levels. So that's okay. We'll gladly take that. Take a small loss. Let's see, it's going to continue to fall. That was my bad for buying so early. Got really, really excited and just wanted to buy. So very light volume to the downside, but it is going to continue to break, and I would have gotten stopped out. So we'll see what happens with this candle. If this candle washes up and continues, and the buying pressure continues, I'm going to look to add another 140 here. We'll see if this is continuing, and it looks like I just got stopped out. So we'll see if this will continue. In at 573, I like that push. In at 573, I had to jump out and looking to catch it again. Let's see this buying pressure continue. Yep, that's what I wanted to see. Let's see this push. I'm in at 573. Once we break over this high, my stop is going to break even. Once we break over 591. See this volume continue and a nice push up to 7. I like that volume. I like that volume a lot. Let's see if this can continue. Let's see if this buying pressure can continue. I'm in at 573. I'm in at 573. Let's see this volume. Let's see it hold. I want to see it hold $6. There's the push. Let's see it hold 6 here and squeeze up to 630. If we squeeze up to 630, we're most likely going to get halted. 631 is the halt level. Very light volume in this pullback. Let's see it push. Not liking that selling pressure. Let's see if this can continue to squeeze. Could be setting up for a mid-candle breakout. We'll start to see this thing start to move. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That false breakout. False move higher off VWAP. But we'll see what happens. I'm still in the green, so I'm still going to hold this. Stops at 573. That's my break-even price. We'll see if this can get a nice squeeze over 162 to 638 is the new halt level. Let's see this thing continue to squeeze and continue to push over this high. I want to see that buying pressure continue. I want to see a nice squeeze of this candle. We should break on this candle. FRZA looks pretty good. Let's see that push on this candle over $6. Let's see that push over 6. Once we get that push over 6, oh. I sold all of it because that false breakout. Probably sold too early, but nope, I'm glad I cut it there. Glad I cut it there. TikTok is full. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. TikTok is full of unqualified traders. Wannabe. Hey, I'm not telling anybody to follow my trades. You're just coming in here because you're jealous of my trading and my whatever. So I trade anything and everything. If you trade anything and everything, that's probably not a good sign. So thanks for stopping in. I'm down a whopping $3 in the day. Nothing crazy. One winning, one losing trade. I have to go say bye to my brother because he's going to OU today. So I will probably be on later. But peace. Stop sell. Yeah. Call mom. on, Stella. Hold on, girly. Am I still streaming? I probably am.